Well, it looked like for most of this ball game, the Blue Jays would not come away with the sweep until the bottom half of the 8th inning, where Addison freaking Barger hits 3 homers in this series. And the biggest one of all, a 3-run shot in a 4-2 ball game to propel the Blue Jays to an 8-4 beating of the Sacramento Athletics. And that's lovely. But you know what is lovely? Sweeping these guys away with the 8-4 victory today. And the Toronto Blue Jays not only have won 5 straight games, they're 3 games over the 500 mark at 31-28. And I mean, look at it. If you want to look at standings, I'm not really at this point. They're second place in the American League East. They are the team that is just outside the wild card spot. And they're just fun to watch. Isn't offense fun? Because the pitching staff, Kevin Gausman, wasn't the greatest today. But before I go any further, guys, I want to ask you guys, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, show the love to the page. If you want to join up the TikTok page as well, I've been starting to be on there more active. I got the Addison Barger clip uploaded on the TikTok page. A little recap there. Go check out the links down below for that. So like I mentioned, hit that like, subscribe, all that great stuff for more content. And let's break down this ball game because there is a lot to talk about. And in the very first inning, it was frustrating because nothing was really hit hard, but the Jays were down 1-0 in the first. Lawrence Butler walks the first batter of the ball game. And that is after Kevin Gausman had gone, 3 starts or whatever without walking a guy. He had been completely lights out recently. I'm just going to try and pull up his game logs for you guys. No walks in 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on a minute. What the hell? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5 consecutive outings. He had not walked a dude since one guy on May 3rd to the Guardians. And he walked the leadoff guy today, which is very odd. Then Jacob Wilson hits a bouncing ball single through the right side for a base hit. He strikes out Brent Rooker. But then Tyler Soderstrom hits a ground out to Ernie Clement. You're thinking maybe get a double play. He touches first, fires to second. But I didn't like the way Ernie played that ball, right? He gets the ground ball. He gets the out at first, fine. But the real quick, nonchalant throw on the back foot, foo-foo throw. It's wide of Bo Bichette. He catches the ball, but he's not nowhere close to tag the guy out at second base. So a run comes in there. That's how they score the first run of the game. It wasn't pretty. And then you go to the top of the 5th inning, and Luis Arias hits a 2-run double. And it's just not pretty stuff, right? You're down 3-0 in the 5th. Your offense hasn't got anything going. But then in the bottom half of the 5th inning, the Blue Jays start to get some life, right? Miles Straw singles to right field. Obviously, we know Dalton Varsho goes in the 10-day IL today. Davis Schneider got called up, which, fine, I guess. Still not sure why Alan Rowan's not playing, regardless of a lefty on the mound. He's torching up AAA, and he's just going to come up here and sit on the bench till Wednesday? Or, I guess, until Tuesday? Come on. I don't know. I think it's just ridiculous and stupid that he's not playing, but hey, that's just my take. But Miles Straw hits hits a single to right field. Then Jonathan Clase flies out, and Bo flies out. We got nothing going. But then Vladdy gets hit on the foot on the 2-2 pitch. Guys move up. So first and second now. And George Springer hits a soft line drive single to left center field over the shortstop. In comes Miles Straw. The Jays are on the board. It's 3-1. Then Alejandro Kirk doubles down the left field line. In comes Vladdy. Springer to third. And it looks like we got second and third. Now 2 out. Tying run 90 feet away. But hold on a minute. They go to review. And George Springer is jumping on the base. And the tag has been applied. Therefore, he is out. With Addison Barger coming up to the plate. Not the situation you want to see. Because now you're down 3. Some people are like, well, you're on the board 3-2 now. You had a chance there. You had second and third, 2 out. Maybe add on some more runs. And we're thinking at that point, do not let that come back to haunt us. Well, top of the 8th inning. Again, not a lot of hard contact against Eric Swanson, right? Was it a bouncing? No, it was a bloop single from Willie McIver to right field. Then Denzel Clark tried to bunt, and Swanson hit him. So not great. But now you get 2 on, and then Lawrence Butler flies out. You're like, okay, there's 1. But then a double steal, because Eric Swanson doesn't hold the guys on very good. Double steal, and then Jacob Wilson's a sack fly. In comes McIver, and they add on a run. It's now 4-2. It doesn't look great. Bottom half of the 8th inning, George Springer gets on base via a catcher's interference. So that's, if you're an Oakland, or if you're an Athletics fan, first off, I'm sorry, because it's been impossible to watch that team. But you're like, are you kidding me? Like, really? We've got a 4-2 lead. Can we not just beat ourselves? Jays get a base runner. Then Kirky singles to left field. And 2 on and nobody out. Tying runs on base. What's going to happen? Addison Barger at the dish. And he gets a fastball down Broadway and drills it to right field, and it is gone. A 3-run shot for Addison Barger, putting the Jays in front. He's hyped around the bases. Vladdy's like, oh my God, on the bench. Everyone's hyped. Jays got the lead 5-4. You start get Jeff Hoffman warmed up, as you know, regardless of how you feel about it. But then Ernie Clement doubles to left field. We're like, okay, let's keep this thing going. They bring in a guy. Was it Grant Holman? And then Davis Schneider walks, and you're like, okay, we got 2 on now, still with nobody out. And Nathan Lucas, bouncing ball single to right field. In comes Ernie Clement. And just like that, the Jays add on it 6-4. Then Jonathan Clase attempts to drop a bunt down. Doesn't go very good. Bo then flies out to deep center. But then Vladdy doubles to right center field. It doesn't end up going all the way to the wall. But Schneider scores. Lucas scores. 8-4 Blue Jays. They drop a 6-piece in the 8th inning. And you're up 8-4. Hoffman has a clean 9th. Ball game. Jays win it. 8-4. They're 3 above 500. They've won 5 in a row. And you do what you were supposed to do against the Athletics. I said 3 of 4, but as I said yesterday, when you win the first 3, you don't want 3 of 4. And they did a job against a team they're supposed to beat the crap out of. They did exactly what they were supposed to do. That's the thing, right? A lot of people say, well, it's the Athletics. Well, it's this team. You got to go out there and do a job against them. And the fellas did today. Awesome stuff. Not only have they won 5 in a row, they've won, 7 of their last 8. They're 3 games above 500. As I said earlier, they're second in the division now. It just great vibes leaving the Rogers Center tonight and going into the off day feeling absolutely phenomenal. All right, let's get to these player stats, shall we? Bo Bichette, 1 for 5. I thought he had some bad luck as well. Had that one hit deep to the track, a line drive right at the center fielder. Did go 1 for 5, but I thought he had a better game than the stats suggest. Vladdy, 2 for 4. The run scored, 2 RBIs. Both hits were doubles. So that's 1 down the line and 1 to the left center field gap. George Springer, 1 for 4 with an RBI and a run scored. It also didn't like that he was dumping on the base, but yeah, okay, whatever. Alejandro Kirk, 2 for 4 with an RBI. I mean, and 1 was a double. He's now hitting 301, guys. 301 is Alejandro Kirk. He's having a time right now hitting, and it's beautiful to see. A 723 OPS going to play today. Gets 2 hits, 1 of which a double. It's going to be north 730. He's really starting to figure things out. Addison Barger, 1 for 4, 3-run shot. Who cares if it was only 1 hit? Awesome stuff for him. Over 800 OPS. He is phenomenal. He's playing just such good baseball. And that's the thing. He gives me like Josh Donaldson, Teoscar Hernandez vibes. People are like, what are you talking about? If you've watched my videos for years, I've always said, you can't teach power. You either have it or you don't. For like 99% of the players. You can't teach a good arm. You either got one or you don't. He's got both of those. Now, the other things, right, being a good contact hitter, maybe, working in the gym, getting more speed, and those things happen, right? But the raw talent that Barger has is so exciting. And seeing him slowly put things together, it's crazy. And he's got an incredible arm at third. He's a nice defender at third base. He's got the pop. It's fun to watch. He's a lefty as well. Addison Barger just grabbing Blue Jay fans' hearts right now, and it's beautiful to see. Ernie Clement had 2 hits, went 2 for 4 with the runs scored. Even David Schneider in his first game back had a hit and scored a run, walked once. You love to see it. Miles Straw went 1 for 2 and scored a run. Nathan Lucas 1 for 2, drove in a run, scored a run. And even Jonathan Clase did have a hit as well. 13 hits for the Blue Jays, struck out 6 times, walked only the once. But who cares? Kevin Gausman, as I said in the Bassett game, And even yesterday, your pitching staff wasn't great. You allowed 7 runs in the last 2 games before today. You allowed 4 today, and it wasn't great. But you found a way because your offense came through. It's so fun. 4 2/3 for Kevin Gausman, 8 hits, 3 runs, all of which were earned. Walked 2, struck out 7. Again, he had some bad luck as well, but in the end, not his most locked down start, which is fine because your offense came through. Mason Fluharty, awesome. Inning and a third, no base runners, 2 punch outs. Chad Green went an inning, allowed 2 hits and walked a guy, but got 2 strikeouts. Didn't allow any runs to cross. Good stuff. Eric Swanson went an inning, allowed a hit, got a strikeout. Did allow that 1 run. But Jeff Hoffman, a nice sight there today. Clean inning of work, no base runners and 2 strikeouts. Awesome stuff there. And the Blue Jays get the sweep, get the job done. Now, it gets harder now. Okay, you're done with the Athletics. You did what you were supposed to do. Now you're playing real teams again. On Tuesday, you welcome in the Philadelphia Phillies to town, and Zach Wheeler's on the mound in Game 1, which is going to be awfully tough. And you got Christopher Sanchez going in Game 2. He's outstanding. And Taijuan Walker going in Game 3 on Thursday afternoon at 3:07. It's going to be tough. There's no sugarcoating it. It's going to be tough. But as I've said before, just find ways to win series. It's going to be tough. You out there, you win 2 or 3, and you leave that series 4 games above 500. Everybody is going to be jacked up. So let's go there and do a job. And it all starts on Tuesday. Like I mentioned, Zach Wheeler on the mound for the Phils. I don't know who's pitching for the Blue Jays. Eric Lauer type day? Oh boy, I don't know. That might get tough. We'll see though. All right, so you know what, guys? That's going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and of course this game today, hit that like button. Do appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button. You guys not done so already. Comment down below. Thoughts on the video, thoughts on the game. Would you like, would you not like from today's game for the Toronto Blue Jays? Twitter, Discord, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff is down below. So follow up there if you haven't done so already. And I will talk to you guys, Jays edition, of course, Tuesday night, 7:07, first pitch at Rogers Center. Jays, Phillies, the fellows looking to keep things rolling from this series, the positive vibes, all that. Zach Wheeler gets the ball for the Phillies. I'm guessing it's going to be Eric Lauer for the Blue Jays. Thank you so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and the dub and the weekend all together. Talk to you guys then.